Alexander, after a brief period of rest and reorganization at Hekatompilos in Parthia, and then further east in Susha, near modern Mashhad in Iran, was determined to crush this new challenge. Bessus' usurpation provided Alexander with a convenient pretext. He could frame his continued eastward campaign not merely as a war of conquest, but as a righteous mission to hunt down and punish the murderer of a legitimate king. This narrative might appeal to those Persians who valued dynastic legitimacy and were appalled by Bessus' actions. Before advancing directly against Bessus in Bactria, Alexander first needed to secure the intervening satrapies around. He marched into Hyrcania, a fertile region south of the Caspian Sea, where many of Darius's remaining loyal followers, including the Greek mercenaries under Patron and the noble Artabazus, had retreated. Alexander treated these groups with clemency. He pardoned the Greek mercenaries and allowed them to either join his army or depart peacefully. He welcomed Artabazus, a respected elder statesman, with great honor, later appointing him to high positions. Nabazanes, one of the conspirators against Darius, also surrendered to Alexander in Hyrcania and, surprisingly, was initially pardoned. Perhaps due to Artabazus' intercession or Alexander's pragmatic need for experienced Persian administrators, though his ultimate fate is obscure. From Hyrcania, Alexander turned eastward, entering Aria, a satrapy governed by Satybazanes, another of the conspirators who had been with Bessus. Satybazanes, upon Alexander's approach, initially feigned submission. He met Alexander, pledged loyalty, and was confirmed as satrap. Alexander, seemingly satisfied, left a small contingent of Macedonian troops with him, and continued his march towards Bactria. However, no sooner had Alexander departed than Satybazanes, instigated by Bessus, revolted. He massacred the Macedonian garrison and began rallying Arian forces, calling on Bessus for support. Alexander's reaction to this treachery was swift and brutal. Upon hearing the news, he immediately turned back, force-marching his army with incredible speed, reportedly covering some 600 stades, about 70 miles, in 2 days, back into Aria. Satybazanes, caught off guard by Alexander's rapid return, fled with a small cavalry force, abandoning his capital, Artacoana. Alexander pursued him relentlessly, though Satybazanes managed to escape for the time being. Alexander then spent some time pacifying Aria, punishing rebellious elements, and establishing a new city, Alexandrian Aria, likely modern Herat, to serve as a strategic garrison and administrative center.